Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So, it's away we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I'm really impressed with this guy, Jude Bellingham. For one so young, he has wonderful intelligence and a great ability to read the game. The most expensive 17-year-old in the game too, and he's got a wonderful natural feel of space.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Can he finish? They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
What a moment of brilliance, control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so...
Pele! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Caicedo. He has a look up. Chance for a shot! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
It's a lovely, neat pass. And that is as far as they're going to go. And this is Okazaki. Okazaki showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Cafu. Lovely bit of skill. Pullet. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. He's shaping up to have a crack from here.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Okazaki was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Threads one in. Okazaki just eases him off the ball. Ibrahimovic is herring after that one. Cruyff has good running with the ball. Saliba spots it and intercepts. Now it's Ibrahimovic, and there's green grass ahead of him. Balde, De Jong, Bellingham. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Cruyff. Balde. And it's Van Dijk. Vardiol. 30 minutes gone. He won't be happy with that one. Beckham is looking to influence the game from out wide. It's a searching pass. Czech breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Celtic clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And it's Ibrahimovic. Well, it's ended up in no man's land. It's a good foot in there. It's a good run down the right. That's beautifully weighted. Big chance! Sticks it away! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And now he has two. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And he thumps it clear. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Pele. Caicedo promptly onto that, and that is that. De Jong. That pass isn't the best.
2 added minutes
Saliba.
has been indicated.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Searching pass he's played there. Well, they could break here. Can he get it through? And he's picked it up out wide. And the half-time whistle goes. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. And we are up to the break.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our charity fund, Chance in Football.
Here we go again.
Celtic can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Saliba, Celtic looking to pass their way through. Now it's Hullet. Ibrahimovic. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That is good alertness. De Jong, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Cafu. Bellingham. And this is Okazaki. Pass somewhat off target. Quality ball. Now it's Cruyff. Always onto this. Goes for a shot! And he hits the net! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Okazaki! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Saliba engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Beckham. And this is Ibrahimovic.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He's beat and he shoots! They've scored! Into the lead once more. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And with that, he's going for goal! Good try, very good try, in fact.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Now it's Drogba. It's a pretty loose pass. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
No, that's been intercepted. Okazaki. Now it's De Jong. Beckham. Cafu. Here's Vieira. Now it's Drogba. Oh, that's a key interception. Drogba. Now it's Okazaki. Good ball, good take. Now there's a fight. He's having a shot. Oh, it's fallen loose again. It's in. And this is getting better and better. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. So the lead now is 2.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal?
Shot a goal! He should have put that one away.
Well, it was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
Corner number 2 then. And he's there to clear it. Tries from a long way out. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Now, can they get him away? Yeah. Pull it. Looking for the run. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there to find...
And pull it! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
Coming on the field.
That has been knocked clear.
22,
And it's Beckham.
Xavi
Played out to the
Simons.
right. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, the ball's come loose here. That has not gone well. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Bellingham tries to play it through. Now it's Drogba. He's got away. Drogba. Courtois claims comfortable.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Substitution for Celtic. Number 14,
So, third corner of the game.
Johan Cruyff. Coming on the field is...
Oh, what a climb! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
6 added minutes
Bellingham!
has been indicated.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Xavi Simons. Ibrahimovic might just make this. Beckham. And here's Xavi Simons. Balde. The most accurate pass. And it's Vieira. De Jong. And that pass isn't the best. And the referee brings it to a close. Celtic did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that is out of play. And that should get the job done. Shot could be on. It's Eto'o! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
And it's made its way to him. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Bale. Pullet. Looking to play him in. Oh, tries a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Eto'o clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Looking for a runner. No, he's just misjudged that one. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now that looks a decent ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And the shot! It's hit the upright. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. So we're still where we started right now. Oh, good take in a good area. So it's going to be another corner. Corner number 2 then. Jordi Alba attempts a clearance. Palmer has the chance to go the other way. Now it's Bale. That's a decent clearance. It is a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Up he goes! Goal! Palmer! And it's Palmer who take the lead. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive.
Terrific header! Really well taken goal. And they're at it again in double quick time. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Palmer are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That's a dangerous ball. Bullet! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Calafiori is there, and he can pick it up. Chips it through. Oh, well played. Leicester gets rid without sophistication. Cafu. Aims beyond the defence. And this is Beckham. And this is Cruyff. Big chance! It's a loose ball. And he's heaved it away. Cruyff doing well down the right, but he's left himself in need of support. Oh, just skips, takes a shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Rijkaard cuts out the pass.
Parma clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Cruyff.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Parma have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Calafiori clears it away. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Vieira. And that's another good win of the ball. Beckham. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Knocks it into space. There's the whistle for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here. But there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Cruyff in acres of space out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? And he nearly went all the way.
Cruyff can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Can he get on the end of this? Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encourage the pass.
He's having a go! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Parma are looking to go forward now. Played into space. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Parma are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
It's Ibrahimovic! Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. And it's Cruyff. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Vieira threads one in. And this is Cruyff. Cruyff! Oh, crossbar! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, I can tell you that the aluminium is still shaking after that, and we're talking fractions. That was a great try.
Now it's Zico. No way through there. Celtic are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Oh, that's nice. Short changes him with that pass. Oh, there's a probing ball. Beckham. Now it's Ibrahimovic. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Thuram with a definite foul there. Gattuso. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Goes for goal! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Looking for the run.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And the ball is out of play.
Sostituzione per il Parma. Numero 15.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Numero 10. Numero 8. Numero 7. Lasciano il campo per...
Now who's going to be first to this?
Il numero 6.
He is through here.
Il numero 21. Il numero
Vieira
17.
was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Tries to play it through. And this is Messi. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Simply brilliant.
And Messi! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, it was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
Celtic will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Ah, that's a fine interception.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Face to face with the keeper. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Out for a throw. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Vieira. Gattuso. Makalele concedes a free kick for that. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense. Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Jordi Alba. Palmer clearly now in lead preservation mode. Turan.
Il quarto uomo
Makalele.
indica 4 minuti di recupero.
There will be 4 extra minutes. Well, that pass isn't the best. Vieira. Now it's Hullet. He's had a shot! He has hit that forcefully. So their 4th corner of the game. Pele! Just off target. Bale. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Tries from a long way out.
Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre and cleverness can do that.
That's really well cleared. And it's Nedved. That's rather hopeful. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Played out wide. Cafu. Pings in across. A mighty effort! Goal! Cruzeiro! There is the breakthrough. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Celtic finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And this is Cruyff. He's one-on-one! Takes a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Cruyff clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's been taken short. Hangs in a cross. And that has been cleared.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Cafu clearly looking the key component now with the...
Can he finish? And he can clear it away. Vieira.
Celtic really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Cruyff, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Cruyff. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Tries a shot! And he hits the net. And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolute...
Goes for goal! Cruzeiro looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can, but what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Mbappe, and he's surging through. And he's quick to get it clear again. Rui Costa. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Ibrahimovic. He's gone for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Pressure stays on, it is a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Cruyff plays it short. Defending of the desperate.
Decent chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And here's Cruyff. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Vieira does really well to win the ball there. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Vieira. 5 minutes till the break. Rui Costa. Driving on and making good progress. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Hullet. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He's picked his way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's not an especially good pass, that. And here's Ibrahimovic. Well, that is commitment to the cause. And this could be the final action of the first half. Cruyff goes short. Flings in across.
He gets big! Oh, crossbar! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
I don't need to tell you he got underneath it, and there's only one place it can go.
And the first 45 minutes are up. We'll do it back on the first 45 minutes.
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game, and it's easier said than done, as we know.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Can he get it through? Cruyff. Shot a goal! And it's Rui Costa. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And Beckham! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Cruyff. Short changes him with that pass. And for a moment, time stood still.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Not the most accurate pass. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Nedved. Threads one in. Mbappe is onto this.
Mbappe! Yes! And the lead is extended still further.
And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
(3-0) and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Now it's Mbappe.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And there's the shot!
Oh, he's been caught
In for the pieces!
And that is wildly off target.
Cruzeiro really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Foot in. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Mbappe. He's got away. Chance for a shot! And he's there to belt it away. Ibrahimovic. And claimed it back swiftly. It's a loose ball. Tries from distance. Oh, brilliant save.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Cruyff with the short one. And it's played in. It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Looking for the run. Beckham gets into a good position. Beckham aimed in towards the set. He's got tall. It's hit the crossbar. Just needed better contact.
Ibrahimovic clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt.
Just eases him off the ball. Ibrahimovic. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Ibrahimovic. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. But they've got it again. Now it's Mbappe. Great vision. Ibrahimovic! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Cruyff. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, shapes to shoot!
Bellingham! That is brilliant! About as smooth as it gets.
It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Celtic give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Mbappe. Well read, nice interception. Beckham. Just 5 minutes remaining now. And this is Ibrahimovic. Bellingham receives it in a... climbs up big against the crossbar. And that was very necessary. Well, The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Mbappe! Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, it's a clear foul, and the referee's got a decision to make. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Cafu has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Cruyff! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. The referee's come over. It's a red.
It's a cheap foul to give away.
And it's Vieira. And this is Cruyff. Cafu gets into some space. Ball driven towards the far post. And that's that. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Celtic against Argentina.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway. Well, we all know of Johan Cruyff as the father of total football, but what can we expect from him on the pitch, Jim?
He'll be the conductor, Peter, making sure that his team create space and make good use of it. I expect...
And Hullet! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Argentina with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Oh, it's Dembele. That's very neat. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Corner number 2 then. That's a decent clearance. Bergomi. It's a promising position. Pele wins the duel this time. Corner number 3 coming up. Cleared away. Maldini. It's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
That's a great ball crossfield.
He's shifting through... And the finish! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Hullet. Just eases him off the ball. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Pele. An instinctive... Oh, what a climb! Maldini with the clearance. First quarter of an hour gone. It's Rui Costa. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Muscular approach does pay off here. Dembele is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Face to face with the keeper. Big chance! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element...
Tries a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it. Celtic are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Hullet dominates aerially so often. Ibrahimovic, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Cruyff. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Ibrahimovic! That was a half-decent effort.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get it through? Played towards the front line. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Yeah. And it's Hullet. And it's Beckham. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. It's just beyond his reach. Hullet. Passing is crisp and sharp. Played out wide. Beckham is always looking to play quality balls. Beckham. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Dembele. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Celtic truly have no need to panic. They can
And Hullet! That's got him rattled. Yeah. Knocks it into space.
Oh, super ball.
Decent chance! He's scored! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Argentina are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter...
And the shots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
There will be 3 minutes.
Messi!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Beckham. Now it's Hullet. Just about within shooting range. Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Just a quick announcement. We would like to inform you that CCTV is now in operation for your safety.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
No way through there. And now the breakaway. Dembele.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He has found the way through. Celtic needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Cruyff, given the lift of his goal. Rui Costa. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Oh, well played, well played. Now it's Dembele. And it's Dembele.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And here's Hullet. Oh, that's well spotted. Beckham is being harried and hassled.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
That's the throw.
Substitutions taking place.
Cafu. Cafu made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Now he's got space here. He's looking wide. Ronaldinho. Rui Costa. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And that interception was most necessary. Well, that's... And a chance! Sensational from Bellingham! He's got himself an absolute peach. Just cruising! They are cruising!
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
It's become a case of men against boys. No, he's not getting past him there. Pele, spread out to the left. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Davids, and the through ball. Saliba makes the interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Argentina clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well, they could break here. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Substitution for Celtic. Number 22, Rui Costa. Number 8, Hullet. Coming on the field.
And that's it.
Number 13,
Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running. Watching, there's very little room for debate when it comes to Andrea Pirlo's legacy in the game of football. He made that deep-lying creative position his own.
Although I believe it was something that happened almost by accident.
Pretty happy accident.
Yeah, it seems he started out as a number 10, but he didn't have the necessary pace or physicality, so he just dropped deeper. Now his game is all about stepping up at the right time, picking the most perfectly measured through balls, and he's nailed it.
Mbappe! And he can clear it away. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And that has been cleared. Corner. And we have our very first corner. Gullit tries to clear. That's a decent clearance. Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. Ah, he's given it away. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real...
He's having a shot! Off the post! And it's Vieira. Beckham. Pele. It's Pele! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Cleared without hesitation. Decent chance! And that's caused a worry or two. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Cafu making good progress on the right-hand side. He's a sharp little ball here. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Hangs in across. He's going for goal. It's off target and by quite a way.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Pirlo powering forward here. Pele tries to pass it through. He can get that clear. He's only too happy to take that back. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And he's worked it through. And he's there to get it away. Your impression so far, Jim?
Celtic have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
He's shifting through the gears here. Beckham to take it as usual. Climbs up big. Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
And he was quick to react. Pele is onto it in a flash. Cafu is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Now he's got space here. Beckham. Looking for options for movement. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Not the most accurate pass. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. And that is a little undercooked. Now, can they get him away? Shot could be on. Chance for a shot! That's going to go a long way. Oh, good steal. He just read it. Beckham is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. He is through here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's there to retrieve it. Pelé, Celtic looking to pass their way through. Can he get it through? Good ball over the top.
There will be one.
They're not going to make any further progress now. Mbappe, he's in plenty of space here. Defending, and the first half is done. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So your views on the first half?
Well, the goal attempts are coming thick and fast, but so far there's nothing to show for it. I think the manager will be pretty happy with his team's performance. He just needs a little more craft and guile.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And we are back on the way.
Celtic have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Mbappe. And it's Beckham. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Pelé. Now it's Haaland. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
He's found a way through. Cafu gets rid without sophistication. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Mbappe did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
No question, this is the man you want to get on. Ibrahimovic! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Now it's Haaland. Oh, he's bustling through here.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Vieira. Beckham. Looking for a run-up. Can he get onto this? Mbappe picks it up out wide. And he's gone looking for safety. Pelé. No, he refuses to take the bait. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that was very necessary. But they've got it again. Oh, there's a probing ball. That has been cut short. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, super ball. Shot a goal! Oh, that was was a brilliant save.
Beckham is offering a right smile there.
Number 20.
So, third corner of the game.
Coming on to replace him is number 27, Serginho. Substitutions taking place.
Crosses it. Oh, smashing header! Harmlessly behind. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Knocks it into space.
Oh, really well played.
Now there's a fight. And the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Celtic get their fourth corner.
Substitution for Celtic. Number 10, Ibrahimovic. Coming on the field is number 23, Glenn Cullen.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
He's had it nicked away. Nicely weighted ball. Pings it across. Rudiger with the clearance.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Cleared without complication. Oh, easy pickings there. That's been slipped through. And the return pass. Serginho providing an outlet on that flank.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Into the last 5 minutes. That's Torres! Oh, what about that? And that's got to be it! That has got to be it! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Spain take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another.
Up he goes!
Coming on the
Boom
field.
header just off target.
He did so well there. It's just a shame about the accuracy.
33, Calafiori.
He's fizzed it forward.
There will be 3 minutes.
Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Tries to play it through. He has a look up. There's the shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And that should get the job done. And it's Pirlo. Koller dominates aerially so often. Serginho, that is a great pick out. And he's in on, tries a shot! And he hits the net! 9 minutes, and we're all square again! And the referee brings it to a close. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Celtic.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz. Ibrahimovic! Now, who's going to be first to this? Pele, pass somewhat off target. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. He's had a shot! They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Vieira. Cafu. Hullet. Pele. Pele. Now this could be... And he shoots! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Ibrahimovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Bayer Leverkusen have the chance to go the other way. And the through ball. And this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! Wonderful from Ibrahimovic! That is a gem! An absolute gem! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Bayer Leverkusen are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to...
Oh, he's been caught napping! No way through, so back it comes. And the shot! And for a moment, time stood still. Nicely spread. And it's Hullet. Nicely weighted ball. Nicked it back promptly. It's Ibrahimovic! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Celtic are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
That's a little off target. And here's Ibrahimovic.
Ibrahimovic really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Pele. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Corner number 2 then. Cafu. He's having a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Celtic have their 3rd corner. Bayer Leverkusen are looking to go forward now. Not the most accurate pass. 15 minutes till half-time. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Neymar. Now that looks a decent ball. That looks a good ball through. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Suarez is offering a right smile there.
It's a mighty effort! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Bayer Leverkusen have their second corner now. He rises! Chance again? No.
Bayer Leverkusen really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Ibrahimovic!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Celtic looking to pass their way through. Now that's well seen too. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Pull it. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Neymar. And it's Baggio. And this is Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! It's bounced back off the post. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Beckham. Driving forward. Tries to play it through. Pull it. Roberto Baggio. Bayer Leverkusen finding their passes. Great ball if he can get there. Courtois claims comfortable.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
He's shifting through the gears here. Roberto Baggio. Now, what about a counter-attack? And this is Hullet. He's Hullet! It's run loose. Who's going to get... Oh, what has happened here? And again! Oh, it's hit the post! And that'll be the last act of the first half. So your views on the first half?
Celtic really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players, otherwise this one's as good as done.
And we are already promptly back underway.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Cafu just loves to go forward whenever he can. Time and again they are repelled. Mbappe. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Pelé. Pelé. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pull it. Knocks it out wide.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he's away. It's Neymar! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Real chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Vieira, and that's aimed into the middle. And that should get the job done. Luis Suarez! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Just about within shooting range. There was plenty of power on that. Oh, that's a key interception. Mbappe. And it's Beckham. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Baggio. That is good alertness. Aims beyond the defence. And it's Baggio!
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Roberto Baggio really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Substitution for Leverkusen.
So,
Number
third corner of the
21,
game.
Suarez. Number 9, Gullit. Number 22, Neymar.
And now a sudden
Number
chance to
5,
counter.
Panucci. Coming
Now
on
it's
the field,
Ibrahimovic.
Number 20, Bukayo Saka. Number 10,
Bayer Leverkusen
Pele.
appear to be happy to
Number
let their front
7,
players stay up front all the time.
Number 4,
Well,
Cafu.
it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Vieira. Some really good ball movement. Shoots! And he hits the net! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Celtic get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Pele can see things others simply cannot. Big chance! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Corner number 4 coming up here. He's got tall. No, not the best of headers. Celtic perhaps contemplating their next change here. 75 minutes played.
Celtic really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Pele. Cafu goes sliding in. And it's Beckham. Oh, this is a great position. Closing in on... Chance, surely!
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And this is Ibrahimovic. That's a throw.
Substitutions taking place.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
I think we're about to see a frenetic...
Eto! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
They're up to 5 corners now. Oh, what a climb! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Rui Costa is always looking to break lines. Now it's Rui Costa. He's found a way through. Rui Costa. Chance for a shot! It's in! They have stolen level at the last! That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up...
Oh, terrible pass. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rui Costa. There will be 4 extra minutes. Serginho has it in a wide position. And that will be it. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway. Well, there are plenty who consider Marco van Basten to be the very epitome of excellence, and it's hard to argue with that, Jim, isn't it?
It certainly is. Everything he did was pretty much perfect. His positioning, his movement with and without the ball, the ability to receive it and turn away from defenders. And don't get me started about his finishing.
For sure, a name to strike fear into the hearts of goalkeepers everywhere. And it's Beckham. In with the challenge. Pele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Pele. Beckham. Can he get it through?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which will...
Shot a goal! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Speed of thought, speed...
Can he finish? They've scored! 2-0, and in next to no time. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely...
He's given it away. And the shot! Oh, the ball, and the keeper couldn't hold it. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. And the keeper beats it away, and he's had a hit! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Corner. Aims beyond the defence. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity. And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway.
Well, if you ever needed proof that Gareth Bale is a big match player, you only need to look back to...
And he shoots! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Pelé, he is through here. Real chance here. Oh, he's been caught on it. And the finish! Sticks it away! 2-0, and in next to no time. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Celtic are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Bale. Spread out to the left. Marmouche. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Two-nil ahead already. It's been an almost perfect start. Conte, distributed tidily. He's got away. He gets big. Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Bastoni. And it's Mendes. And it's Mendes. Now it's Saka. Ball played for Conte. Bale. And it's Rodri. It's Bale! That was superb goalkeeping.
Bale clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Liverpool with the corner, there first. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And they've got a throw. Oh, that's fabulous. Delivered in. It's a mighty effort! Harmlessly behind. Nuno Mendes. He's going to be disappointed with that. Pull it. Yeah, can see things, others simply cannot. Nicely shaped ball. Can he latch on to this? And claimed it back swiftly. And it's Beckham. Tries to pass it through. Palmer. Front-footed pressing going on here. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Play! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Celtic find a position of real strength now. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. Saka. And here's Bale. Out towards the flank. Oh, good take in a good area. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Bale.
He's had a shot! Gareth glittering Bale! A finish right from the top draw!
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So is this the start of a comeback? And this is Marmoush. And he's managed to get free. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Mbappe. Mbappe goes on a charge down the left. Collar. Now it's Pelé. Oh, strongly challenged there. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book. He's shaping up to have a crack from here.
Well, this certainly fits the bill when it comes to the man for the occasion.
Kante deals with that comfortably.
Chance for a shot! He scored!
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So now the difference is 3. Showing great feet there. Pelé. He has found the way through. Oh, they could be caught out.
Great chance! It's a goal!
And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game? A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And he plays one through. Oh, he's tries a shot!
Oh, denied at the last.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And he's taking no chances there. And it's half-time here. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Celtic have been simply outstanding in the first half. There doesn't seem to be a single weakness in their team, and should that not change, they could go big from here.
Celtic have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Marmoush. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Collar dominates aerially so often. That has ended up in no man's land. Pelé. Here's Vieira. Celtic looking to pass their way through. Tries to play it through. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Great defending, strong and determined. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bale.
shot at goal! Now that was quite some save.
Liverpool have their third corner. Oh, he's been caught napping.
And the shot! Oh, taken with style.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Liverpool playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
And this is Marmouche. He's through and all along. Oh, shooting chance! Great football, shot and save.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
No, that's been intercepted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
And the shot!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Pass somewhat off target. Saliba. And it's Beckham. Collar in the hunt and looking threatening. No, it's come to nothing. That is a brilliant interception. Saka. Oh, good spread. Oh, nicely intercepted. Bullet. Collar. Passing is crisp and sharp. Kante promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Mendes. He's found a way through. Celtic can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now it's Saka. He's a sharp little ball here.
Chance! He scores! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed!
Was there ever any doubt?
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Substitution for Celtic.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here?
Number 7.
Shifted it to the flank.
Number 20.
And he's forced to go back.
Coming on the
Beckham.
field. Number 10. Ibrahimovic. Number
Played out to the
33,
right.
Calafiori. Number 27.
That pass just didn't quite work.
Substitution for Celtic. Number 8. Gullit. Number 24. Beckham. Coming on the field. Number 22. Rui Costa. Number 13. Gattuso.
Now here's the... Oh, what a climb! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
Saka, he's shifting through the gears here. Defending of the desperate...
Big chance!
And that's caused a worry or two.
Rodri certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Cafu is always looking to play quality balls. Vieira. That has been slung wide. Liverpool finding their passes. Vieira.
4 added minutes
Costa.
has been indicated.
Pele, nicely spread. Vieira. Rodri. And here's the chance to counter. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's in plenty of space here. There's the shot! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
He's had it taken off him. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Celtic against Barcelona.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle.
The Netherlands promoted the philosophy of total football, and Clarence Seedorf is one of its finest exponents.
Yeah, pretty hard to find a weakness, isn't it?
Yeah, and for all his strengths, Peter, I think it's his passing that stands out mostly for me. He supports all of that with real determined movement, whether he plays as a 10 or deeper.
Now it's Iniesta. Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's there to get it away. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. And it's Roberto Carlos. Looking to play him in. Vieira. Pele. That has been slung wide. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. The less said about that pass, the better. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Threads one in. Can he finish? A real chance and a real let-off.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Great vision. Mbappe. Ball is over the line. Vieira can see things others simply cannot. Can he get on the end of this? And he's onside.
Celtic really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Might be danger here. Ibrahimovic. He's a sharp little ball here. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Iniesta, real chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Vieira gets it clear. Roberto Carlos elects to cross. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. Tries to pass it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's a simple one for the keeper.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Mbappe, and it's Beckham. Tries a deft little ball. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Vieira. And it's Rice. He can run onto that. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Celtic looking to pass their way through. Cafu is in a really good position out wide. And he's there to clear it. Collier, now it's Pelé. Oh, chance! He scored! Celtic are all square! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
He rises! And he's heaved it away. Collar is herring after that one. And it's Ibrahimovic. Bullet. Beckham. Cafu. Looking for options for movement. Cafu is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Back into the middle. Ibrahimovic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, that's a key interception. Seedorf. Turan. Looking tidy in possession here. Courtois clears. And we've reached half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Celtic will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remain calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Celtic are level pegging up. Great chance! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Beckham. And he skips past his man. Goes for the shot! No, not quite.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Rice is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That has ended up in no man's land. Seedorf spots it and intercepts. Nicely weighted ball, floated through. And that's put paid to a promising move. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Iniesta. Tries a shot! Iniesta! Brilliant! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Substitution in progress.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Barcelona take the lead. And here's the chance to counter. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And he's really put himself on the line here.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Vieira attempts a clearance.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bullet can be a real threat inside the box. Mbappe, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, played right into his path. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And it's Rice. Tries to play it through. Picked out brilliant chance for a shot!
Substitution for Celtic. Number 23, Jan Koller. Number 20,
That looks a decent ball.
Mbappe. Coming on the
And he
field,
whips it in.
number 10.
And that has been cleared.
Number 14, Johan Cruyff.
Ibrahimovic, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Celtic do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Cruyff. Bullet going face to face with his great rival. Well, that's a dangerous ball.
Ibrahimovic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Barcelona.
Clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Aims beyond the defence. Dink through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Yes, ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Pele. That has not gone well. And here's Cruyff. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Iniesta. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Celtic are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
He's picked his way through.
Barcelona can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And that's aimed into the middle. Tries to get it clear. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Thiago. Ibrahimovic. Courtois gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Cafu. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Looking for the run. And this is Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! Ibrahimovic! It could only be him! He's got himself an absolute peach. And there we have it. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong.